so we ran into a little snag.
That sounds like mother-in-law language. It's very strange for me to be alone, but the rest of the family are out doing other projects. I am in the greenhouse today, going to be installing some soaker hoses on all of our garden beds. Earlier, Colin helped me lay out all the hose so that it would get warm and make it a lot more pliable for us to work with. And these are all our pieces. These are the stakes that we're going to use to hold it down. This is our Y so that we can also have a hose attached to our faucet as well as our soaker hose. We got all our T's and our 90s. And this is the timer that we're gonna use. That is, if I can do it all by myself. It is very strange not having anybody out here with me. Hope you guys don't get too bored of listening to me. Oh, righty-tighty, Julie. Righty-tighty. Now we can do our soaker hose on one end. Well, actually it's the timer, then the soaker hose, and then a regular hose can still be attached to this end and function as well without taking our soaker hose off. We got our fitting here. We're gonna put that on. Our timer. This is our timer with the little digital display. Put this on before little persuasive force. There we go. Now we'll put it back on. The raised bed is all set up with the soaker hoses. I'm gonna go ahead and flush it out just to make sure there's no debris stuck in there before I cap it off. Just a quick little update. This is the only raised bed that we have in the greenhouse, and we've turned it into our herb garden. Everything in here is doing super, super good. We also have some onions that we planted over there, a little bonus, and some peppers because we had some space. Our sunflowers I stuck in the middle just because I thought that would be cool. And I love sunflowers. And look how tall they are. Woo! They're almost ready to bloom. I'm really excited about our broccoli. We are just about to harvest our first head of broccoli. That is beautiful. It's getting so big. Here's my hand for comparison. By far, our family's favorites have been the snow peas. They're growing so well. We trellised them with some string up against the greenhouse wall. We pretty much just come out and snack on them every day. We've started to hang our tomatoes because they're getting so big and so heavy, so we wanted to keep them up off the ground. We're using these little clips to help take some weight off as they get more and more full. Here's a really big, heavy cluster right here. And we've got already an orange one right there and lots more flowers.
You ready, Seth?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Bye, Sarah. Bye, Colin. Bye, Joes and Tux.
Bye. Love you.
Just go ahead and we'll top her off here with good old American gas. The price we're looking at is $3.67 a gallon. We've got our fuel. We've reset our trip odometers, and now we start heading north. And we're off to the races. U.S. Customs, Canadian Customs. We'll pay attention to the road. I'm gonna go ahead and get my passport out because it's in this bag right here in front of me somewhere. I wonder what kind of questions they're gonna ask us.
Where do you live?
Sandpoint.
Where are you headed to?
Eventually, Anchorage, but tonight we're going to Lake Louise.
Okay. Any alcohol in your vehicle?
No, sir.
Any tobacco?
Nope.
Any firearms or weapons?
Nope. Pocket knife, if that counts.
Any pepper spray, anything like that?
Nope.
When were you in Canada last?
Oh, man. Probably 3 years ago, I bet.
Are you leaving, selling, or giving away anything in Canada?
No.
All right. Take care.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Pretty painless. Oh, wow, well, we get to go 100 now. Oh, boy. That's pretty fast. I wonder what speed that is. I'm guessing it's like 65. So far, the only thing that really seems pretty different is the street signs. Besides that, the houses look the same. The cars look the same. The sawmill looks the same. So look at that, we got some cool Tony Horton stuff here. Alright, what are we gonna get there, buddy? Oh, they got donuts too, man. We got some coffee here. Regular old black coffee. What'd you get?
Before we left, they let me finally have coffee. So we started this morning with a nice strong cup of black coffee. And today for lunch I got an iced captain. Smells like it has some sugar, some syrup, some milk, and some blended iced coffee.
Tim Hortons was pretty good. Headed back out here, get back on the road. We're gonna drive a few miles or so up the road. Get a little gas. Check out the convenience store, see what they got in a Canadian convenience store. Oh, they got fireworks for the 4th. Dude, they celebrate 4th of July here too. $1.59 per liter. So that's like $6 a gallon. Oh, it's a souvenir shop. Hi. Hey, we got those back home. There you go, Seth. You need to get your picture with this guy. Give us a pose with him, dude. You can sit right there. Oh, there you go. Screenshot that. Hi guys. We're gonna pass this guy. I think. We're gonna try to pass this guy anyway. Uh-oh, Seth's not gonna make it. He might. 200 meters. Oh yeah, he made it. He's right back there. Alright, we did it. Now we can go 100 kilometers an hour. So we stopped here at the unloading zone at Radium Hot Springs. Look, they want you safe and sound here. Because check it out, man, there's one big old pool here. We had to stop so you could look at this pond. It's cool colors.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Looks like an emerald or something.
Yeah. Oh, there's a fish right there. There's a couple fish. 3 fish. What movie did they say, I caught you a delicious bass? Don't tell him, Seth.
That should be an easy one for him.
Yeah, don't tell him. This is a rest stop along the way. It's kind of scenery that we've been looking at for a while now. Down here at the bathrooms. Check this bat out. There's a bat hanging out right there. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. We just set our tents up here in this very nice looking campground. Got some delicious food. And then
Sleep.
sleep.
Doesn't look like it, but it is actually almost 9 o'clock.
That's right. I know, man. The sun's still like, it's like right there. So that's our plan for the night. We will see you tomorrow.
Reinforcements have come. Same shirt. Sorry, it was already dirty. That's how we do things around here. Sorry. We're gonna continue working on our drip line.
Colin just picked our very first tomato from our tomato plants, and Mom's gonna try it.
This is a sun tomato. We've been eyeing it for days and thinking, oh, it's gonna turn red. We decided, Colin was like, let's just try it. It should just like pop off if it's ready. It popped off. We Googled it. It's a sun tomato. Let's try it. That's good. There's nothing like a fresh tomato right off the vine. It was like the best. Sarah and I are working on digging a trench so that we can bury our drip line under the ground. It's not a very deep trench, but we want to be able to lay it down and then cover it again so it won't be a trip hazard.
The next step is to stake down the line that Mom's already laid out so that they're in the right place next to the plants. And these are the adorable little stakes we're using. They're so cute. So they're curved, they hook onto the
Drip line.
And then you just put them in the ground.
Let's do it. What are you guys looking for over here?
Pesky worms that are eating these holes in the broccoli. And there's actually 3 on this leaf right here. They're very small, and some of these are like of the largest ones. Oop, I dropped him. That's a really small one right there.
It's really small.
But that's actually one of the bigger ones that we're getting off of them. And so there's tons of them all over, and we want to get them off so that they don't eat it away.
So it's eating holes like that.
Yeah, all of these holes like this, and the partial holes like that right there, even. They just eat the whole bottom out of it.
Good job, worm hunting. Good job, worm hunting team.
Oh,
I have it down, Betty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just started. What are you doing, Colin?
I'm just sticking the pipe in to this joint. This is pretty
Cool.
good.
Okay. Now, drip line.
Drip line. Oh, yeah.
So we had been just laying the drip line down and then sticking it off, but we have all of these beans and it's kind of chaotic. So what's your plan, Colin?
So just kind of take it like this instead of laying it down and just kind of like weave it through, and then have someone here like ready to feed it to me. I'll just kind of shimmy it through the plants.
Shimmy. His plan is to shimmy.
Instead of pushing it, let me pull it. So we ran into a little snag.
That sounds like mother-in-law language.
It is mother-in-law language.
What's our snag, son-in-law?
Our snag is that we ran the drip line all the way down this bed, and
Hey, that was a nice leap, Tux.
cool.
Good job, buddy.
Like a show horse right there. Coming back up, we realized that we ran into the end of our drip line of that length, and we had to start a new one. But the problem is, we don't have the right piece to make them join together.
What he's trying to say is that his mother-in-law didn't plan ahead and buy any couplings. That's what he's really trying to say. So we got to make a really fast trip to Home Depot for one coupling. Back from Home Depot, made a little visit to a coffee stand. Now we're gonna finish the job. Oh man. It's hard. Colin, where are you?
It's all the way in.
Oh,
You did it, Mom.
I don't think you need to film this part.
Last cut before we flush it out.
Woo! Good job.
That was awesome.
Woohoo!
The water has come out, all of them. I think that it's probably pretty good and flushed. Okay, what?
Can you start over? I didn't realize that we were actually doing anything serious, and I did something funny.
The water's coming out all of the places that it should be, which is flushing out the pipes, just in case there was extra debris inside. I think we're probably pretty safe to go ahead and close them up.
I get lost looking in your eyes, a little shook up at the sight of you. It gets me every time. And when I'm swimming against the tide, you're throwing me a line, you're pulling me back to you.
Hi, Watson. You just want to join me up here?
You got a cute little basket there, Sarah.
Thank you. It's our harvesting basket because tonight we're gonna have our first meal from the garden. And we're gonna pick a bunch of the veggies and throw them into a stir fry. So this guy's pretty ready to be picked, right? It's starting to turn slightly yellow.
Yeah.
That means it's over ready.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's definitely ready to be eaten. We've been waiting for the perfect day.
It's so big that the clippers don't fit around it, though.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's so awesome. It's not gonna fit in our basket. Oh, look at you. Takes almost all the basket though.
Look how cute it is.
That's beautiful.
It smells good too.
These snow peas are so delicious that we love coming in and just snacking on them. So we'll see how many we actually have available for dinner tonight. But already, I mean, that's a good handful. It's more just like a little scavenger hunt because they blend right in. So, but you're always rewarded with a delicious treat. This one actually has a ton, Colin. There's 3 right here, actually. Look, this big one. Whoa. It was hiding.
Yeah, it was.
It's bigger than my thumb. That's a pretty good amount. The plan is for Sarah to make us a stir fry out of the majority coming from our garden today. Super excited.
Check that out.
Wow.
That's so fun. I'd actually never had turnips until a couple days ago, and I actually really like them. They're kind of like a mild radish, but Mom's not so excited about them for dinner. Wow, there's so many.
We're gonna do this whole row because we're gonna replace it with lettuce.
Look at these guys, they're so pretty.
There's some more back there.
Yeah, you
wanna
wanna
leave
get those-
them?
Yeah, let's leave those.
Maybe we should take some of them because they're awful crowded.
Yeah, take this one right here.
Looks like I neglected to space those ones. I was a little late harvesting our bok choy. As you can see, it's already bolted into this beautiful flower right here. But we're gonna use them anyways. So we're pulling them all out so that we can harvest all of the leaves tonight, at least the good ones, to use in our stir fry.
Dark days couldn't see my future staring right in front of me. I used to lay low, thought I could make it on my own. Back, take me back. Forgot all of the love, everything I had. It's time to let it go. All that I've ever known.
The last thing that we're doing in the greenhouse today is planting a little bit of lettuce where we ripped up some of the other stuff here. Miss Julie has this cool lettuce seed in a tape where you unravel the tape and you bury it just a little bit and it has the seed spaced out just right and it's supposed to put it in the row for you. And you get it like this and you can rip off each. There's 2 more here. I already ripped off one and unraveled it and it looks like this.
It looks like a snake skin.
Or a really thin roll of TP.
But they're all spaced like perfectly for...
Yeah, you can see them in there. But this is also not just one type of lettuce. It's a gourmet blend.
Let's do it. Let's get it in the ground. And then we're also going to plant some spinach today.
Time to plant the spinach. Look how big those seeds are. We're also adding the pinto beans, which are surprisingly really good.
I thought it was pretty good. I think I'm gonna like them cooked a little bit better, but it was still really tasty.
Honestly, they kind of like don't taste that different from the snow peas to me.
Yeah, it's almost like a snow pea mixed with a green bean.
Here, we should do a side-by-side comparison. I've got some pinto beans, and we found 1 snow pea left, so we split it in half.
Tasty?
Yeah. I mean, they're different, but man, they're like just as good.
They are really similar. I like the snow pea better because it has more juice in it. It's juicier.
Okay, Mom, blind taste test time.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me.
Wait, I saw what they are.
Sorry. Well, you don't know I'm mixing them up.
But I can tell one's flat and one's round. Or are you just giving me the seed?
Just don't think about the shape.
No, I cannot do that.
Okay, here's one. Here's the other.
Okay, just to mangle them a little bit.
So hopefully,
so that I won't be able to tell the difference.
Hopefully.
Do you know which one's which?
Yes.
Okay, now this one. The first one was the pinto bean. The second one was the snow pea.
And which did you like better?
The snow pea.
Okay,
By
you're
far.
right. You're right.
The snow pea has a little sweeter flavor and it has a lot more juice, like liquid in
That's
it.
what Colin said.
And I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because like when you bite down, it's like a little bit of water like actually kind of gushes out. It's not just dry. So.
All right, guys, we are almost done with dinner.
No, we're almost at cooking dinner. We haven't even eaten it yet.
Yeah, that's true. Second to last step is adding in the bok choy. We have in here everything that we showed you picking, plus we added garlic, onions, chicken, and 2 carrots. Time for the bok choy, and it should cook down pretty good, but we'll see. Last is we're gonna add this sauce, and this actually is a seasoning mix that my grandpa gave us to try. We're gonna add that in and let it cook for a little bit. So thanks, Grandpa.
You want to show them what it is in case they want to try it too?
Sure. It's this right here. It's Sunbird beef and broccoli, which we don't have beef, but we have the broccoli. So, but Grandpa uses it just as like a seasoning mix for any kind of stir fry, like mix and match vegetables. So I think we're doing it how he wants us to do it.
Looks delicious. I can't wait.
It's gonna be really good. And the bok choy definitely cooked down, like major. Wow, look at that. It's thickened up real nice.
This is the first meal from our greenhouse.
Ready?
Ready.
No, I'm just kidding. It's
What do you
really
think?
tasty.
Yeah.
It's really good. I think it's great. And the vegetables go well together.
Good job, team. High five.
Next week, we're gonna be working on some more projects around the house, hopefully going on some adventures. Thanks for watching this video, guys. We hope you have a great day and keep smiling.